I'm Belle.
Hi, I'm Lise.
And we're with the Flavor Company Dance Entertainment. And yes, you see us, we're up close. We're not really dancing today. We have something very fun to share with you. We started a new project this year, and it's Joy Through Colors.
Yes.
So if you've seen our posts and some of our videos, you notice we are not shy about our colors. I think the only thing missing is black, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Black works in as an accent.
Yeah, we use
right?
it as an accent,
Yeah.
but usually some other main colors. So this year we started Joy Through Colors because we wanted to share with you how we feel about colors and how colors vibrate, how it makes us feel depending the color we're wearing, and how people feel towards us when we're wearing different colors or colors in general. One of the things we've noticed this year or this month in the Style magazine, so if you go to Barnes & Noble or anywhere where they sell magazines, the In Style magazine has a beautiful model with this gorgeous multicolor off-the-shoulder dress, and it's all multicolors, and it says "Color Me Happy." So there is a lot of research that has been done about how color really impacts us. That's why, you hear people say, well, if you color the room blue, it's soothing. If you color it red, it's vibrant, because it all vibrates at different kind of energies. So we're talking about colors, and what we did this year is we started off with having every month have a color theme. So we got so excited, we got started. I know it's kind of mid-February. We're a little behind to share with you.
That's okay.
But that's
You're
okay.
better late than never, right?
Right. So January was blue. It was blue, white, and black.
Silver. Little
Silver,
yeah.
that's silver. And so you probably saw some of our January pictures. We had some blue in there. And so now we're in February, and being the month of love, we've been wearing pinks, reds, some purples, and of course mixing with black. There was a time that I remember where people did not wear pink and red together.
No. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Really
but,
time where all kinds of things were a no-no. But,
but now it's like pink and reds go together. If you can see, my headband has little red dots in the middle, and my hair is pink today, so there you go. So you can wear pink and red. You can wear blue.
Yeah, I got blue and
yeah.
pink and red and red.
Yeah, and red up there.
Yeah.
So I think, let's see, what else should we share about our colors?
Well, so we wanted to share it with all of you because we get a lot of questions about, like, oh my gosh, wow, you're so colorful. And then sometimes there are questions that are like, oh, I couldn't wear color like that.
Yes.
So that was part
Yes.
of the purpose of sharing
Yes.
this is
Yes.
because, and I'll say I'm a prime example of that. Like, I just kind of have to go to work, I have to just put on work stuff, and that consists of a lot of black and sometimes still does. But there are ways to add just little bits of color. And before you know it, you're having fun. It's just a fun way to add a little bit of spice to your day. So what we're intending to do is share with you some just examples of ways that you can add color and you can play with them. And what's nice about the themes is that in this month, so for example, in February already so far, I've found myself just taking a couple extra minutes and saying, what do I have that's red or pink? What do I want to wear that's red or pink? Or or a lipstick or something in your hair or shoes or something like that. It's just, it gives you a lot, kind of some parameters within which to play.
And actually, it gives you a chance to be creative and express, like, what do you feel about pink and red? And some people go, I don't like those colors. But you'd be surprised. Some people go, oh, well, it doesn't look good on me. Well, it depends on how you wear it, Sometimes you got to just play. It's just having fun. You guys remember when you were little, you used to play dress up? We all played dress up. We'd take our mom's stuff and we'd play dress up. And I don't think we cared whether it was our color or not our color. We just had fun doing that. So it's kind of a way to do that as an adult. And you don't have to do it every single day. And it doesn't have to be like full-blown pink. Okay, that's not what
Right.
Yeah, or full-blown red. I mean, you could have, just like Lee said, little accents of the color. If you are uniform, let's say you work at a department store like Macy's or Nordstrom's, usually the uniform is all black. It's just the standard, what the management would like. But you could throw on some red earrings, red lipstick, or pink lipstick, and you make a conscious choice to do that, and you think about, and it's just kind of fun because then people go, oh, I like that lipstick. The ladies, a lot of you get your nails done, right? So you go and get your nails done. That's another way to express your creativity through color, and we might not think of it, but that's what happens when you're going to get your nails done. You're there looking at all the choices, like, oh, what color am I going to do? Well, now if you follow our color of the month, you can pick a color in that theme. If you don't want to do anything else, you're like, nah, you guys are nuts. I'm not going to do that. But guess what? You could do the nails, right?
That's right.
So this month, of course, I have pink. Let me.
Yeah, she's always got the nails going on.
Yeah, I got the mitts,
no
right?
nail color going on
That's
today.
okay. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just an idea. So as we were saying, January was blue, silver, black, white. Super fun. So you know what I found out is I wore some of my jeans that I normally don't wear because it's blue. So I go, I got those cute pair of jeans over there. I'm going to wear that with something like that. And things like that. Maybe there's a color that you normally don't gravitate to, but because it's the theme, you get to just kind of play around. And case in point, April is going to be an interesting month for me because I tend to wear very bright colors. So when we tell you what April is, you'll see it's going to be kind of exciting to figure out how I'm going to do April. So again, you may think it's a little superficial. We know there's lots of important things to deal with, to think about, but you also need to take that moment to breathe, and it's a quick and easy way to just, okay, breathe, something light. That's why sometimes we watch light movies, comedies, because we just need a little lightness.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to talk about. It's not that it's going to solve anything, but hopefully it just lifts your spirits up. And you'll be surprised sometimes you wear something very happy. Somebody comes up to you and says, oh my God, I love that. Thank you. You just made my day. And so they're telling you it made their day, and you walk away going, you're like grinning from ear to ear, all very happy about it. So that's basically what we're trying to do. Of course, if you have questions or comments, or you don't even know how to get started, that's why we have this little video.
Yeah.
So February was all about pink and reds. So as you see, I'm wearing pink, some red.
Got some pink.
So again, she's got some blue.
Some red,
right.
some blue.
But it's okay.
Pink's a hard one for me. I don't tend to gravitate towards pink. And so I'm like, okay, I'll put on a little pink shirt under this blue.
Yeah.
That's
but it's still kind of in tune, or like a pair of earrings, or maybe a light lipstick, little pink blush. I mean, there's all kinds of ways that you can incorporate the color of the month, the theme, and have fun with it. We would love for you to post your pictures.
Yes.
No matter, and for us, it might be really take courage. That's like, I never wear pink because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
Don't wear pink. And so because we don't want anybody to make a comment,
right. Right. Sometimes it's easier to just kind of go through life without calling attention to yourself, right?
Not being seen.
Yeah. So sometimes, that's really true, this idea. And we'd be very curious, kind of a social experiment, to see if this happens to any of you. If you do find yourself, experimenting a little, wearing something a little brighter or different than you normally do, and you get a comment, because this really does happen, where you're just going to the grocery store, you're, whatever you're doing, and somebody will say, oh my gosh, I really love those flowers in your hair, or I love that color of whatever you're wearing, and they mean it completely genuinely. It's just you brighten their day, and they'll just smile and just be like, oh, thank you. And it feels fabulous. It's not like you're fishing for compliments. It's just that they clearly were moved by the color of what you had on, or what you chose to put on your earrings or on your hair.
Exactly.
And it's a really interesting and sweet kind of just communication, little bit of joy passing from one person to another, usually complete strangers. Life's hard, so it's nice to spread a little joy.
And spreading a little kindness in your own way, because when somebody speaks to you, sometimes it's a nice icebreaker. They go, well, where are you going? And why are you, and you're like, well, I'm at Costco. That's where I was going, you know. And so then this little banter, and you spread some connection. There's a lot of us out there that are very lonely, that have no family or close friends, and it's hard. It's hard to reach out and communicate with people. What may seem inappropriate or appropriate, it's hard to know. So sometimes that icebreaker, sometimes it's all you need to get into a little conversation, and it really makes a difference to all of us, not just other people, but for ourselves as well. Because we realize, like, oh, you know, all of us want to be seen and appreciated in our own way. And this is one simple way of doing it. But besides that, it's just fun. You know, we're getting a little heavy on the topic.
So anyway,
but,
yes, not to...
but I'm not going to cry. But it's just a way to have a little bit of fun. Be creative, like color. Why are coloring books so popular now with adults? You know, the sort of relaxation of seeing the different colors. You know, butterflies are drawn to colorful flowers, and that same thing. You know, we are drawn to color and things that look very lively and pretty. So we are going to tell you about March. So if you want to join us for the last part, because we were just not on the ball, if you want to join us for the rest of February, which is pinks and reds, please do so. There's still 2 weeks left in the month that you can explore, or at least, you know, kind of dabble a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if I was going to wear it, and catch yourself how many times you decide. This is what's happened to me sometimes. I'll go somewhere, and this was on a cruise. So in cruise, I happened to be wearing, for the gala night, one of the nights is gala, and I was wearing a yellow, really bright yellow dress. And we were in line to go into the dining room, and there was a lovely lady standing there, and she started speaking to me about, oh my God, that yellow is so pretty, how fun. You know, yellow is kind of a hard color to pull off. So I was telling her yes, and I have some yellow undertones, but I said then I kind of buffer it with, you know, reds and greens, and it's fine. You can wear any color you want. And then she said, well, I brought on the cruise this, she told me, like a gorge coral or something, and that she was going to wear it at night. And of course I look at her, and she's just wearing black. And I said, well, why didn't you wear it? She goes, well, I put it on because she says, I love the dress. Then I took it off because I thought it was too much. Until she saw me. I'm like, okay, so the next gala night, you got to wear your orange dress. Why'd you even pack it? And so that's what happens. Sometimes you have that conversation, and sometimes people just need the permission slip.
Mm-hmm.
They just need a permission. Yeah, like
go wear what you want.
Go wear it.
If you have a coral dress and want to wear it, just wear it.
Yeah, and if you fell in love with it because you fell in love with it, then wear it because that joy of you loving that dress surely comes out. So we had but that's the idea. I wanted to give you an example. So for March,
yes.
Dun, 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 the color is, ready everybody? Drum roll. Green. Yay! All right, yes. Green is a tough color. That is a tough color for a lot of people because there are so many types of greens. In one way, it's tough because some people go, green. But in another way, it's actually a really good color because there's so many hues of green. And green can flatter everyone, just depending on the hue you're going to wear. We're going to show you a couple of examples of, you know, the colors. So it does not have to be like this sort of crayon green. I know.
Does it have to be Kelly green? Like, is that what we're imagining? Like,
I guess
shamrock green?
Right, yeah. It doesn't have to be unless you want to.
Yeah. That's right. It can be.
It can be. So for March, we're going to show that. So we have this little dress here. So you see, this is just this is like a little spring green dress. And now this is really green, like full green dress. But I want to show you could go this way. But then, you know, you don't have to do green eyeshadow or green earrings or green lipstick. You know, I mean, we get it, you know. But then that's a really pretty green. And it has a little trim there. Now, if that's a bit too much green, because you're like, wow, okay, you go, Belle.
You go with your green.
Yeah, you do
I'm not
Belle.
gonna do that.
I am not going to do that. Well, you can maybe find a little flower. Yeah. Now, this is a really light green. So it can go light. I think this is the 2 color there. Yeah. So you could do like a little green or put it there. This against black looks really nice. I mean, it really stands out. So that's it. You did your green. You did your green. You show them that gorgeous hat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
So that.
Like that.
So this.
It's like a little bit olive.
Olive. This is like an olive green. Oops, it's kind of falling out. But you can see it's got like a little bit of lilac in there. So if you wore, see how it looks cute with that pink too. But anyway, that's me. But looks good with blue.
There you go.
Yeah. But so that's just like one accent. You can also do a light green. So notice this has some pink. Has some pink in it. But notice it's kind of a light, it's like a little light pastel. So it doesn't have to be all green. It could be just touches of green. You can also say, well, you know what? Green is just not my color. Or you're going, I don't have any green in my wardrobe. I don't want to go out and buy anything green. Because you could say, maybe it's not my favorite color. That's great. No problem. But, you know, what if you found, like, you know, a little pair of green earrings? Can you see that? Let's see. Whoop, did I get that? Yeah. There you go. See? Pretty little green. Or it can be green, like with other colors in. There, see that? I feel like I'm on QVC. I'm right here.
I think only a certain generation knows what QVC is.
Yeah. My dad and mom are like, you know,
My
QVC
kids didn't know what
shopping
QVC
channel. The shopping channel. They just everything now is on Facebook. But back in the day, was QVC. You know, the shopping channel, and they would
and it's like half an hour.
Oh yeah, and they would demonstrate it. They would have models come out.
That's
It was kind of fun, very entertaining. Very entertaining. And then here's another little example of green. See right there. So there you notice there's some orange, but the pearl down here is green. You can also do like a green eyeliner if you like, because that's very pretty on brown eyes. You can wear a green eyeliner, and that's it for your green. So it doesn't have to be just full blown, all out, like you could be a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day, but it just touches of green, and it can be any hue. So even notice she's got this. Let's see if we can pull it up.
Yeah,
so her skirt, look how beautiful that skirt is, that by itself. So this one, it could work for. Wow.
Yeah, this is kind of got red, orange.
Blue. Yeah, it could work for almost anything. But here you got a nice green trim. So it could be something just with a light trim on it. And that would be the green. The idea is, you know, I kind of try to do a touch of like the color theme every day. But if you don't, that's fine. I mean, there are no rules. There's no right or wrong. It's just a way to explore.
Yeah, giving you permission to play.
Permission to play. And you want to sometimes, just as we look at art and we really sit and admire beautiful pieces of art, you are a work of art. And when you dress yourself like you are a masterpiece in some pretty color, you'll start to feel like that about yourself and how you present yourself like a piece of art. And that's great. Today I was,
Think of it.
Today I was at the farmer's market, and I was wearing a pink, I was wearing this headdress and a little plaid jacket that had like fuchsia, pink, and whatnot. And this lady was selling some leather goods. She seemed very creative, artistic. She goes, oh my God, you are a work of art today. And that made me think, that we are. We wake up in the morning and we can choose a color, and black is fine. But if you want to sort of pep it up a little bit, you can use the color of the month to go off of, you know, something to jump off of. So that's our color for March. March is going to be all green. So we are looking for you to post your great green accents, whatever that may be, and we are going to do some fun giveaways.
Yes, we don't yet know what those are.
Yeah, we don't know.
But
We're still deciding.
thinking. Yes.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So post stuff.
Yeah, so post stuff. Tell us if you're having a challenge. We'll help you out. You know, if you have like a scarf, see, here's a scarf.
Scarves are nice.
Scarves are nice. So you notice this has various colors in it. See some like a pink and white and stuff. And you can like do a little head scarf here. You could put it around like, you know, your belt, like a belt, like around your jeans. That could be like your green. I also wanted to show you, here's a skirt that has multiple colors. You see, but I have some green in it. So this skirt could work actually for, some other color theme month, but it definitely would work for green. And of course, this really fun headscarf that really sets that off. So if you had a fun sundress, and again, you don't have to dress up. I mean, if you are wearing your tights or your yoga pants and your comfortable clothes, the important thing, be comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't pay. It's not about looking a certain way and you are not feeling comfortable. We both spend a lot of time just with the stuff that is comfortable. And that usually does really well because then you're just relaxed all the time. So even if you're wearing jeans, if that's what you like, or black leggings, but you add like a little headband, it's lots of fun just to add that little touch, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things. So we definitely want you to post and let us know, ask us any questions you may have, because that's what we really want to do this year. We want to bring joy through colors as just a beginning exploration. We definitely love dancing. We have tons of joy through that. But we also find that, hey, the costumes have a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
All those fun colors, right? Like we get excited. We're like, which costume are we wearing for this event? And we caught ourselves last year going, wait a minute. We spend just as much time discussing the costume we're going to wear as much as we go, okay, what are we going to dance at the event? So we're like, yeah, that's just as important.
Yeah.
That's just
and
important.
people react to the costumes also. They see the costumes before they even see us dance, right? Because usually it's way before, but even if you're just to walk out onto a stage, they see the costume and your body posture before you even do anything as a dancer. So it's extreme. I mean, it's heightened as a dancer or a performer of any sort, but in your everyday life, it kind of carries over. And so we've noticed that color makes a difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And of course, our costumes, we have wigs and stuff like that. I mean, we don't do that in our regular day-to-day.
Good idea.
Oh, my goodness.
Wig of the month.
Maybe that's next year because we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Right? Let's just get the color thing going first.
If anybody is still watching, they're like, oh, okay, they've gone off the deep end.
Yeah, okay, we're not jumping the shark yet. We promise. We promise. We just want to add a little joy through color. Don't worry, okay? The car. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just a little bit of color.
All of a sudden, auto body shops are in a certain business. They're like, wait, you just painted your car last month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that's too much. I do my nails. That's where as far as I go. So that's March. And if you want to start thinking ahead, April. Now, April is the month that I am definitely going to be commenting because that's going to be an exciting month because I have lots of bright colors. But April is going to be pastels. Woo! Most of us really do stay away from pastels after a certain age. And I'm excited for that challenge because I just realized this is a pastel. So this one works for March as well as it would work for April because it has the little blush pink in that and that soft green. And if we look at that this is a soft, like white with a little bit of that yellow right there. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this would classify as a pastel. So when we're getting ready for the video today, I wanted to pull out a sample and say, I don't have any pastels. Was I wrong? I was like, oh, I do have pastels. But I guess in my mind, I was thinking like chalky, like, Easter egg pastels. And then I went looking in my closet. Wait a minute. I do have some nice pastels. So it's going to be fun because my mind went somewhere completely different just thinking about pastels.
You could even classify some of these colors
some of these
pastels.
Pastels. But I really was like, wow, I didn't even realize that this little dress is pastel. So that's going to be April, but we'll come back to that. But just to give you the 2 months upcoming, March and April. So March is greens, any kind of green. It could be army green, olive green, spring green, anything that sparks your imagination. It can be eyeliners, it could be nail polish, it can be earrings, it could be absolutely.
The hair color, if you
Yeah.
like to go with hair color.
Oh yes,
yeah, there's all kinds of
absolutely.
stuff.
Oh yes, I've seen several ladies with the striking, accents of green. Again, I think it's wonderful to see all that color and all that creativity being expressed out there. So much loveliness to look at. Right?
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, yeah, I don't want to be looking at the same beige wall over and over again. Eventually I want to see a little bit of color and a little bit of pizzazz. What else do you think, Lise?
I think that's it. I mean, that's the idea,
That's
the
the-
journey. If you feel like joining us on this journey, we'd absolutely love to hear from you, see what you're coming up with, whether that's a picture of you in something or with something on,
yeah,
or
yeah.
just a picture of the items. Love to hear if you notice any difference in how other people communicate with you
And how you feel.
and how you feel.
But the
Yeah.
bottom line is how
Yeah.
you feel. It's
And-
how you feel.
Yeah, and again, do ask questions if you're
Not
if
sure.
you're stuck, if you're like, green, great. I kind of do want to do this, but I have no idea where to start. Here I've got brown eyes and this, and my mind goes to, I can't do green because of this. Do you have any suggestions? And we'd
Right.
be happy to.
And we'll be
comment.
happy to respond. And
Yeah.
for all our wonderful fans out there that come to our dance events, like on Monday nights, on Tuesday nights for our ambassadors, and Friday nights, it's free dance parties for all our community. We do follow our monthly theme.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a good place to give it a
Yes.
try.
If you're in the San Diego region or you're visiting the San Diego region and you come to one of those events at our studio, feel free. We make a point of showing up with the color of the month at those events. So if you decide to do that as well, you will not feel out of place.
No, and it's actually a safe place. So if you're
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to do that at work, you're
Yeah.
like, okay, don't worry. Maybe you could do one day a week, like in the weekend, and have a good time, play around. Maybe do one errand where nobody knows you, and and then come back home and change. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. The important thing is explore, have a good time. There is no judgment. And if you are in the San Diego area and you come and join us at any of our events, know we will be wearing those theme colors, and that would be a safe place to just jump in there with us, because
That's
we
right.
will be cheerleading you on the minute you walk in. We're like, yeah, you're wearing the color of the month.
Yes.
And like I said, we are going to do giveaways. We have to sort of confer and decide what we're going to give away, but it'll be fun stuff, and we'll announce them. We haven't decided if we're going to do once a week or once a month. Depends on how you guys respond.
Yeah.
Right? I
Yeah,
think if you
I
guys
think
are
so.
really gung-ho and enthusiastic, and you roll up in your green car,
We're going to have to find something to give you because
we're going to
that
have
would
to
be
do
pretty
it.
amazing.
And if you're like, hey, I already have a green car, I'm good for the
We had
month.
a green station wagon growing up. Thinking
Oh
about
yeah, that was
Yeah.
such a popular color.
It was.
Green station wagons were very
Yeah.
popular when I was little, right? I also seen green work vans in New York with Con Edison. Their vans used to be
they
green.
were green.
They were green when
Okay.
I was growing up. So, yeah, there you go. You start noticing what happens with Joy Through Colors, or noticing colors, that you start to notice, like, how many things you recognize by the color.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Target,
Oh, yeah.
the bullseye red.
Right. Brands and their
Right.
colors.
Brands and their colors, big. You don't. It's so. What is the word? Subliminal, that you don't even realize that you're recognizing the brand before you even see the name, because of color. The smile, the yellow smile from Amazon.
Yeah.
Yellow,
Mhm.
blue and yellow, Walmart. You
Mhm.
just immediately, right? The big white star on a red background, Macy's. I mean, like, without even
Yeah.
even seeing the name. So that's how we really do deeply associate with color. And a lot of times brands and companies will announce their change. I mean, they take that seriously. They will
Oh, yeah.
announce that they're doing a rebranding, and here's their new logo, their new color, and package. Same thing. When you
Oh,
go in a
yeah.
grocery store, I have caught myself, like, looking for the color of the box.
Oh, yeah. Because
Or
you don't
the-
even remember what it's called, but you're like, that's that blue.
Yeah, have you done that too?
Oh.
I thought it was just me, because I was
No.
like, I know it's a Like my oatmeal box. I know what it is. And they're like, oh yeah, there it is. Then of course
And
I
that's why
read
they
it.
have to like write it on the box when they change the design and or
Oh,
the colors
yes,
because
they
they'll
say-
say like new color or new
new
design,
design.
same product. Because
Yes.
we're so visually used to it, right?
Absolutely.
That they
I
have
hadn't
to
even
tell us like, no, don't worry, it's the same thing.
Yeah, otherwise you would just
Yeah.
ignore it because
Yeah.
you're so
Yeah.
without even realizing that is the brand. I guess the same thing like McDonald's, Starbucks.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, Starbucks is green. So
Yeah.
if you get a Starbucks cup
There you go.
and you post that, that would fulfill your green theme. See, I'm
Does
giving
that
them
mean
all.
you just have to carry it all day?
Yeah, you just say, take a picture. There's my green.
That's my
That'll-
accent.
That's my accent, right?
Yeah.
It's either you're wearing it or you have an accent, but that would fulfill. I think I would have to give that because people do carry their Starbucks around for a while.
Very true.
You know,
Very
it's
true.
not like they just consume it and gone. You know, they're carrying their Starbucks around where they go. So
True.
yeah, I would say if for March, Starbucks would have to qualify because their logo is
Uh-oh, we're
green
gonna
and
get a
white.
feed full of Starbucks.
Then we're gonna like, good job. Next week, let's try something different.
Yes, yes.
I think that it's just fun. That's all we want you to do. Explore. Doesn't have to be every day. It does not have it to do. When Lee started, she wasn't doing it every day. She's getting more like every day now. Almost every time I see her, she's wearing the color of the theme. So it doesn't have to be. It can be, like I said, once a week, twice a week, maybe just on the weekends because you feel like, let's say you're a paralegal or an attorney. You may feel like, well, you know, if I pop in there in green, they're not, you know,
Yeah,
we
they're not gonna take me
understand.
seriously.
Yeah,
or it's
but
just not appropriate.
It's
for the
not very
office.
appropriate for the office, but maybe a little green earrings or something like that. And then the weekend, maybe play around. So there's lots of situations where, like, you know, I don't, like they say, don't wear white to a wedding, you know, because the bride, you know, kind of things like that. We got you. But I think that's it. Just to really have a good time. Make sure you reach out to us if you have any questions, comments. But we really look forward to you participating with this project with us this year.
Yeah.
This is one of these projects that we're sharing because a lot of the things that we do are local, so people can't always come and join us, and they want to participate in things that we're doing. And this is one thing we can do via social media together and celebrate each other.
Yes.
So,
Yes. So that's it. We will see you, and we're really excited to see what you come up with.
yay! So, rest of the month, pink,
Pink and red.
reds.
Pink and red.
I did some purples too. I threw it in there, but it's all good in the same family. And then March green. But we'll be back in touch with you guys, and we will probably try to figure out what our first giveaway is and announce that. Maybe that'll be inspiring.
Yeah.
So that way, then we'll be able to send it out to you. So until next time, guys. Thanks for watching and
Yeah.
joining us.
Bye.
Send you lots of color love.
That's right.
Yay!